Hey guys, it's TheCardists and welcome back. In today's deck review, I'm reviewing the MPC Impressions playing card. This is the Stealth Edition. Now, a little bit of information on this deck. This deck it's actually printed on 310 GSM German casino grade stock. There is 4 editions to the Impression series. It was made in China because that's where Make playing cards are made. That's where they're formed and founded. It also was on Kickstarter. Now, the Kickstarter was running from September the 10th to October 2014, so it was 40 days, and I think that's not bad, to be honest. 40 days, pretty good. And also, it had a 5,000 goal, but it hit 81,000. That is ridiculous. So it went from 5,000 to 81,000, so that's incredible. So let's see why this deck did so well. Let's have a look at the tuck case. Okay, so first, as you can see, it's quite a dark themed deck straight away off the front of it. It has MPC and it has MakePlayingCards.com just there on the front of the tuck case, and it has touch and feel there, and it has it's like this embossed, but as you can see, it's like embossed usually sticks out, but this is like 3D ink. So as you can see there, it's really, and you can actually feel it, and that's what's crazy. You can see a little bit more on the side there with MakePlayingCards.com, but it's more like an ink. It's a certain way they've done it. It's very clever how they've done it as well. And it's MPC, and this is printed in such a way that it has this kind of texture to it, and you can even see the texture there. It has Impression Stealth Edition, and it has playing cards, and it has these little lines there. Now this is quite thick compared to a standard deck, but on the side it has MakePlayingCards.com, and as you can see, the ink that's that's been embossed, and it has Specialist in Custom Made Cards. Now this is like not been embossed, it's like purposely been printed higher, so the ink's been printed higher to give it that look. Now you can see it's a lot more thicker than a normal standard bicycle deck, because of the cards are actually thicker as well. On the side, this one, it has MPC and all the copyright information just there. It has a barcode, Make Playing Cards made in China, you know, a bit of information there. And on top it has making, I think it says since 1982. And it has a MPC standard basic seal, it just has MPC, not a lot about that there. And on the back design it has MPC, and it has a back design of showing you of the tree, and it has impression lined playing cards, linen playing cards, but then you can also see the King of Clubs is actually been kind of used the ink to be embossed there, so maybe that will give us a clue what it's like when we get inside. So enough blabbering, let's head inside. Okay, so let's see what we get straight on away in when we get into the deck. Now, first off, you receive this Advertisement Card, and it just gives you a 5% off if you use 5DL today. So you get like a $5 off, on your first order, so not bad. Then you receive all the rest of the cards. You don't receive anything else apart from the Jokers. But you can see straight away there's no ink. It's really weird. I'm going to have to sort the lights out here to actually make you be able to see this, because it's such a crazy pattern design to it. I think this is going to be the best I'm going to get. But as you can see, first off, the ink has been such a way that it's actually printed on top. Now it has Joker. She receives 2 Jokers, and these are both like embossed on top. Now it's not embossed on the back, but you get this really beautiful back design with a black border going around, and it has like the Joker sign just there. Now these lights are going to be hard to sort out to get you to see these, but hopefully we can sort this out. Okay, I'm going to have to do that then. For you guys to see, I'm going to have to turn it up as bright as it possibly can, because this is how bright the deck actually is. But first off, you can see it says Joker, and you receive 2 identical Jokers just there. Then you get the Ace of Spades, and as you can see, it's MPC, and it has MakePlayingCards.com with the Ace of Spades there, and you can see with the inks on top. Really nice Ace of Spades, very unique actually, but you can see the cards are a lot more thicker than a standard kind of stock. And it has custom pips the whole way through, so you can see with the 2, the 3, it has this custom like ink layering, and it's very reflective and shiny, and even with the royalty they just look like normal Jack, Queen, Kings, but they've been done in such a way that just makes it really stand out and pop to me. Now you can see with the kind of ink on top, it has this look to it. Now it's hard to really show because of what the colour of this deck is, but you can see where it's kind of it looks like it's, you know when you get a bit of water and you drop it and it stays on top like just a little drip? It's like that, but for the ink. And then you even get with the hearts as well, as you can see the Jack, Queen and the hearts there. Same with the hearts to go through, the very big chunky hearts I've noticed. You can see you get 4 custom hearts. with the same like standard faces the whole way through, and then you get another custom club there, and the same with the diamonds, and then the custom diamond. So it's really hard to actually show you this deck just because of the way it looks. As you can see, it's so hard for my camera to pick this up, but you can see what they've been trying to do with the deck. So for example, you can see they've placed the ink, and they've done it once, and then they've done it again to give it that kind of look that looks like it's just like been dripped, and it looks like it's wet, and it does come off with the effect that it's actually been wet, like it's actually in a wet deck of cards. So it looks like, you know, when you drop something and you can see it's damp and it looks like it's a bit bigger, that's what I really like with this deck. So pretty cool. I do apologise if you can't see this very well. I am going to I'll try and fix any editing, but it's such a hard deck to, even in their photos, it was hard for them to get photos. But it's one of those decks you have to see in person, so I do apologise if you can't really see it very well. But what's this deck actually like? Okay, so for handling, now before I go on with that, I want to quickly show you the back design. And as you can see, it is a mirrored back with two nice trees, and then you can see like there's a road there and mountains and like the rain and like these little leaves design going on, and it has this border that gives it this really nice kind of looking fan. Apart from this stock doesn't handle very well, but you can see that it's a really nice back design. Very plain, very simple, but I like it. Now for handling, as you can see, it does dribble quite nicely. And you can see even doing a spring with this deck is easy, but it feels like it's going forever because it's a thicker stock. Now it does cut quite well, I've got to admit, and also riffle shuffles really well. But there is a few things I'd like to change. For example, it's quite, because it's thicker, it's harder, I would say, for some people. So that's annoying, as you can see. Charlier cuts are harder in my opinion because it's a thicker stock, but it's still able to be done. Double lifts you can still do, and you can do, like, you know, colour changes, but it wouldn't matter anyway because it's black on the screen really. Then we can do like a ferro. As you can see, it doesn't do a ferro very well. And doing a giant fan, it doesn't really look too good, I'm afraid. Now, yes, it's nice they sent it to me. I'm very thankful, and I will give you the link in the description to them. But for the handling wise, I'm not very impressed, as you can see. But it is a deck really just because it's a new idea, so it's one of their startups. But you can see fanning isn't very good for this deck. Spreading on the table is good, but I don't know. I'm not a big fan, but it's still an okay deck of cards. So I do appreciate them sending it to me. There is a good point I do love the new idea of having it on the top of the cards, but there is a few problems. Maybe just consider changing the stock a little bit, because it doesn't, when it fans, literally I only had this a few days and it fans like that straight out of the box like it's clumping, then I don't know if that's so good. But that's just my personal opinion. Obviously you guys will think differently, but I do apologise if you don't like that. I'm very sorry. But thanks so much for this video, guys. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys have a nice day now, and I'm sorry if this video wasn't the best. It's a very hard deck to review actually, because of the camera you can't actually see it, but I do apologise. Thanks so much for watching this video, guys. Make sure you give the video a big old like just down there. Click subscribe just up there. Check out previous video just up there. That's it. Have a great day. I'll see you guys in the next one.